myths I heard about middle school is that there's going to be a lot of bullying around, but surprisingly there's not any, bad things as such going on.
A myth that I heard is that the 7th and 8th graders would push you down in the hallways, but that is not true.
Some of the myths that I heard were that you're gonna have a ton of homework and that you'll never have a life to live because you'll always be doing homework at home. It's not true.
Some myths I heard about middle school is that people like to bully, but the myth is not true.
Some myths about middle school is that the teachers are really mean, but really the teachers are really nice.
A myth I heard was that if you're alone in a bathroom, in the boys' bathroom, that you get dunked by 8th graders. That's not true at all. They don't actually mess with you in the bathroom.
The things I heard about middle school was that it probably wouldn't be as fun like usual, but like when you come to get your first experience, it's pretty awesome. The teachers are like fun, they teach you well, and they're very kind.
I heard that you have a bunch of work, and I heard that the 8th graders, you get into 6th grade and you see that the 8th graders are really intimidating, but they're not, they're really nice.
Biggest challenge is maybe getting to class on time because you only have a short amount of time to get there.
The most challenging thing about middle school is probably to get to class on time because the hallways get pretty clogged with all the people going to class and you only have 4 minutes.
The biggest challenge is to turn in all your work on time and to finish all your homework. But if you do that, it'll be easy.
One thing that is challenging is getting your work done on time because you don't want to sit on the zero list and you definitely don't want to go to Friday night school.
Something that's challenging about middle school is getting to classes on time and talking to your friends in the hallways, and also like homework. You have a lot of homework.
My biggest challenge is probably getting to class on time because in the beginning you don't really know where your classes are, so make sure you have an 8th grader show you where your classes are.
My favorite thing would be the opportunities that I get to have here. I get to go outside sometimes to eat lunch. I get to have the opportunity to play volleyball, which I love.
My favorite part about middle school is that here they treat you like a big family and they treat you with kindness and respect.
My favorite thing is probably how we have more freedom and how like the teachers, they like get your jokes and like you can play around with them and have fun. But then once you get in class, it's like serious work, but they still have a lot of fun with you even though you're doing work.
The teachers, they have a lot more trust in you than they did, and when you were in elementary school, you don't have to walk in a single file line anymore, so that's great.
My favorite thing about middle school is probably the teachers. They're all really nice and they all really are supportive and they always help you whenever you need it.
My favorite thing about middle school is all the teachers and faculty, they treat you like you're an adult. So you need to make sure you use your manners to them and like eye contact and shake their hand to treat them like it too, like for respect.
My favorite thing about middle school is playing football and supporting our school.
My favorite thing about Smithfield is probably the principals and the counselors because whenever you're in the hallway and you see them, they always like make a joke and you can smile at them and they're not like mean.
My favorite thing about Smithfield is that if you make National Junior Honor Society, you get a trust card and you can do special things that like listening to music and getting out of class early.
Some advice I would give is that you should be prepared, you should have a pencil every day, you should know where your classes are, and stuff like that.
Some advice I would give is to always correct your failed assignments and turn in all your work on time.
My advice is staying on top of your work and make sure that you take care of any zeros that you get. If you have a zero, you go to the zero table, which is a table that you sit on at lunch to do your work.
Some advice is that to turn your work so you don't have to be at the zero table at lunch so you can hang out with your friends and to make lots of friends.
A piece of advice that I have is just make good friends because
The teachers, they kind of recognize your face, and so if you hang out with the wrong group of kids, then they'll put you in that wrong group of kids.
One piece of advice is that stick with your closest friends and choose the right friends.
Be yourself. Like, you are going to meet all these new friends and all these new people, and you really just want to have just be open with everyone and accept everyone and make new friends.
Welcome to Smithfield Middle School. You guys are going to find this is the greatest middle school in all of Texas. We're a close family here. We take care of each other. If you need anything socially, emotionally, anything with your classes, feel free to come up to the front office and ask for one of the counselors or one of the administrators. We're glad you're here. It's going to be the best 3 years of your life. Welcome to Smithfield.
I oversee the GATE program here. So if you are part of the GATE program in elementary, then I'll let you in on a little secret. I'm planning some really cool activities that I hope you'll enjoy. So it works a little different here at middle school. When you were in elementary, you probably were pulled out of classes on a regular basis. We serve you through the pre-AP classes here at middle school, but we also will have some special times that I'll be pulling you out and having some special activities for you that I hope you'll enjoy. So welcome.
I am very excited for you guys to be here next year. You are now part of the Smithfield family. And one phrase that you'll hear quite often here at Smithfield is staying inside the circle. And what that means is taking care of your business, doing what you know that you need to do to be successful here at Smithfield. Another thing that you need to do is just take care of each other. That means taking care of other students and taking care of the teachers. You do that and you're going to have a great time here. Welcome home.
Hey, sixth graders, we're sure glad that you're coming to us this year. It's going to be a great year. Don't be nervous. We've got it under control. You're going to do a great job. And if you don't remember anything else that you've heard today, remember this. There are a lot of people here that want to help you. All you got to do is ask. Just come to us. That's what we're here for.
We are excited you guys are coming to Smithfield Middle School next year. It is a great, great place. Next year, you're going to find out that you have a lot of freedom, a lot more freedom than you might have at elementary school. But with freedom comes a lot of accountability too. I'm going to expect you guys to take care of your own business, kind of navigate the systems by yourself, and certainly take care of your grades. Smithfield Middle School is a great place. There's a lot of things to get involved in, and there's a lot of help if you need help. Don't sit there and struggle. You've got people that will help you. You've got students that will help you. You've got teachers that will help you. You've got an admin team that will help you. There's help everywhere that you possibly could want it. You just got to go ask for it. Like I said before, we're excited that you guys are coming. It's going to be a great, great 3 years, and welcome home.
Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Welcome home.
'Cause I'm gonna make this place yours.